Thank you for coming this morning. Here are some handouts. And I'm Naomi Smith from Hillier Interior Designs, and I've come to enter the competition. And so, a competition showcasing new technologies in a domestic setting. And the aim for this presentation is to go through the brief very quickly that you presented to me, and to show the development and ideas and how it's led to my final design. Okay. So the brief is, it's a permanent exhibit, it's going to be in a domestic setting, it's showcasing new technologies that, and I want to explore how those impact our lives today, and also that this exhibit will be easy to access by everyone, that it is engaging and interactive, people can explore the furniture and technologies there, but also that it sparks debate. I explored the different domestic settings and I've decided on a living room. You can see the reasons why I've chosen it in your handout. I went back into the museum and I just explored where the position of the room and the exhibit and where that would be, and the sunset and the sunrise and how the light would play on the interior of the room. Okay. So the considerations, as you can see in your handouts, these are the areas that I've looked at. Initially I brainstormed my ideas for a living room, and these are the categories I wanted to look into further, so let's explore. So I looked at smart TVs, the fact that they've changed from being box TVs and they've changed to plasma TVs. We're now using smart TVs, streaming movies, and being able to access the internet through our TVs. I also looked into and researched voice activation through different devices, whether that's controlling things from your phone, or whether it's speaking something into pieces of technology such as the Amazon Echo. I also explored smart seating, from massage chairs to the materials of chairs such as memory foam. I looked at remote control and how there are different technologies within the room that can be controlled from the comfort of your own armchair, whether that's closing and opening curtains to turning on and off the heating. Also looked at other aspects of technology that's not necessarily associated immediately with a living room, such as a robotic hoover. However, having explored this area, I realised it was more of a hazard. I've looked at how technology has improved energy efficiency, and therefore I've included underfloor heating, and I've looked at Hive and how these things can impact and keep costs down. I've looked at a variety of interior design schemes, and I've decided on this collection of samples here. It's easy to source, it's cheap to maintain, and yet it still provides that relaxing environment. This is the final floor plan for my design. You can see that I've included a communal seating area with an attached TV that sinks into a coffee table. It's got a lazy Susan in, so it's combining furniture with technology. We've got the wood pellet burner in the corner there, and then a mock window for remote control curtains. Here you can see the traffic flow within the public space. Buggies, wheelchairs will be able to access as a nice movement around the room and allowing lots of people to explore the space. If you look into your pamphlets, you'll see that there are 4 elevations of the room there, showing the technology on each of the walls. If we look closely here, we can see power sockets and the sensors required for the technology in the room, and the Amazon Echo. People will be able to hook up their mobile phones to look at the computer screen and be able to game with each other. So a real social area in the centre of the living room. The wood pellet burner won't be a real one, but it will be remote controlled, and you will be able to see the pretend flames lifted to increase the heating or lower to decrease the heating. There'll be digital photo frames as well, which you can see on your elevations on your plan, which will rotate round lounges from 1950s to present day. We've already looked at this. You can see it on the board there later if you'd like to, the sample board. So having explored all of these areas, one of the key points that was asked by you at the beginning in the brief was how will it inspire, encourage debate. These are just a few of the areas. from having signs hanging from the ceiling asking the public questions to having a spot the difference as the children walk in. Can they see the differences and the similarities with a 1950s lounge? Having a digital photograph displaying the development of lounges and technology over the years. Having remote control curtains and how that actually can be really helpful for people to stay in the comfort of their armchair and not move, and yet be able to close and open the window if they're watching a film, or curtains if we're watching a film. Having flaps to reveal the development of wallpaper over time, or transparent space in the floor to see underfloor heating and how that's laid out. If you want to look further in, do see your handouts for that. So here's the 3D images of how the design would look in your museum. Final design. I believe this fits your brief for the competition for many reasons. It keeps the public safe, yet they're able to explore it and be tactile with the things inside the room. It showcases a variety of technology in a living room space, and it promotes debate. Any questions?
Oh, well, thank you. I think that was really interesting.
Yes, it was.
And I love the idea of this central sofa. I've never seen anything quite like that before.
Thank you.
And I'm sure it'll cause lots of debate as people walk in the room and actually wonder what on earth it is.
Yeah.
Can you climb on it then and
Yes.
interact with it?
That's what I would hope, is that the public could come on, children, adults, get on top of the sofa
and experience.
Just thinking about people in wheelchairs, do you have to be able to climb up onto the sofa to be able to use your mobile phone with the television?
No, you can access it anywhere in the room, you just need to sign in with your phone.
Okay. So it's accessible to them as well?
Yeah, yes, it's not dependent on you being on the sofa or not. Yeah.
That is a concern for the museum, that everybody can access the different things happening within the room.
Yeah, I feel that is very much my idea, can be accessed by everyone, whether that's a buggy being pushed around, or whether someone in a wheelchair can use the remote control for opening the windows or the blinds, or turning the heat on and up using a remote control. They'll be able to use these things.
Are you able to explain a bit more about the Amazon Echoes and how that bit will work with the headphones and...
Yeah, I'm thinking if I had it without the headphones and we just had an Amazon Echo on the sideboard, if there's several children, one wanting R&B, another one wanting a recipe for apple crumble, actually the Alexa is not going to be able to cope with that. So I've decided to have 5 Amazon Echoes on the with headphones, which I know wouldn't be in a living room situation, but to make it more engaging for the public, that it has a headset and a microphone, they can speak in. So one child might be asking it to play R&B, another one might be doing a to-do list and getting it recorded on, and then another one might be playing classical music. So I know that's not an exact reputation of a living room, but it does make it more engaging for the public.
It is actually quite sad in a way, isn't it, that our living rooms so often focus on a screen, but I particularly like the idea that you can hide it. I mean, that's what you were saying, wasn't it? That it can go down. So in fact, the living room needn't be totally focused on technology and screens, etc.
Yeah, and actually so the TV screen in this room actually sinks down into the coffee table, which is attached to the communal seating area, and it's hidden. So even if it's not hidden for the actual display, it will definitely provoke debate, even within family members, of, oh, it's nice to have it hidden when we're playing a family game, but actually, oh, in the evening when we're going to have some popcorn and watch a film, it's there and it's a feature, So that's really nice to have.
I think it's good. Coming back to the point that technology is almost stopping interaction in many households because of people sitting on phones. Hopefully this room, although it's showing technology, it will hopefully encourage debate between family members about how they do use their technology within their homes. I think as a museum, that's probably what we're aiming for, that people actually think about it and the impact it's having on their family. This room seems to do that.
Yeah, I think coming back to the sofa, I think that does offer debate, because has technology gone too far that it's compromising comfort or compromising having technology attached to it? And these are all things that people can dive in and really discuss between their family units, or even another stranger in the public room who's also exploring a game and hooked into the screen. So hopefully it does encourage that debate that you're wanting in the brief.
Yeah, having said that, I think that because people are so short of time,
Yeah.
you know, that technology, particularly as they're driving home from work, or it's going to come, isn't it,
Yeah.
where they want to be driving home and put the heating on, off, and all of that type of thing. So it's important to consider it all.
You can defer when your heating's going to come on,
Yeah.
saving you money. Yeah, and actually not wasting heat, being more energy efficient, which is
Yeah.
great.
Well, it's what everybody wants, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
No, I think it's good. Thank you very much.
Thanks for your time.